cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all and welcome. How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. It look like something ain't working. Hold up. Look like something ain't working. Do I click on that? Got it. Bam. What it do, man? How y'all live? Hi. Hello, everyone. Got to be more careful. Today is what is today? February the 9th. Today is February the 9th. Out here in these streets. Got to be more careful. Got to grab this right here. How y'all doing? Everybody made it. That's what's up. Everybody is alive. Appreciate that right there. Do everything that you can to stay alive out here in these streets. Now I forgot to. Hold on. I got to remove this. Got to push this because I can't lock it. That's a sec. I just got to go ahead on let it ride. Just go ahead on and let that there ride. I'm trying to get myself together, y'all. Do not be judging me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mom black. Only God judge me. He know my heart. Out here in these doggone street. Now, why is my phone not charging? Phone not charging. Having a bad day. Okay. It say it's charging now. Got to see what's going to happen. Tennessee is up in the house. What it do? Orlando, Florida's up in the building. What's happening? Y'all come on in. Why is that thing showing like that? That's just stupid. That makes no sense. I don't even know. I feel some type of way today because I really don't feel like being here. For real. 3405 OKC, Oklahoma City's up in the building. Chi-Town is up in the house. What it do? He say, please make me jealous for my birthday month. Not your birthday month. Hold up. not your birthday month. What it do? Ooh, is you partying the whole month, half a month, or what you gonna do with the month out here in these doggone street? What's good? Ooh, it's a love month. It is a love month. It is, this is the month that lets you know whether y'all gonna be together or not. This is the month that a woman will leave everything she have worked so hard for if she don't get no gift. I'm trying to tell you something. Educated. Really educated out here in these doggone street. I'm trying to get this old tablet to work out here. I got to see what I can do. What else we got? Oh, yeah. It's Valentine month. Why this thing ain't coming on? Hold on. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. That's why it's not coming on. This is so stupid. Told y'all it's kind of like I don't feel like being here. But since I'm here, since I made it, and y'all took the time out to go on to be around here, thank y'all for showing up. Virginia Beach, Virginia's up in the house. What it do? Come on in, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. I need your support around here like I always try to tell y'all. Can't do it without you good looking people. I need your help. I mean, it was something else that I was finna say. Can I post that? Oh, I just post that. Got that. Do that. Everything looking good. Somebody said that somebody. Oh, you say Corey Holcomb destroying his legacy. Shout out to Anna Z for the 199 super chat. What it do? What it do? Yeah. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. Corey say that TMZ is destroying his business out here in these streets. A lot of places they have been canceling his shows. Canceling his shows because of the video that had done came out about him allegedly placing hands on the comedian lady out here in these streets. And I think that that's really, really sad. I know what you're thinking. Willie, it's really, really sad that he put his hands, allegedly put his hands on the lady. No, that ain't even what I'm talking about. I think it's sad that people is canceling him. I asked the question when I first went to talking about it. Is they trying to cancel Corey Holcomb? Remember I had done said that right there? People like, nah, man, Corey can't be canceled, all that shit, man. Listen. You have to be able to perform in a building. You have to be able to perform in a building for people to want to come out. Now, unless we start doing like some tent events or something like that right there, up until then, we gonna be in the buildings. And if the buildings won't allow you to be there and make money and or perform, then you should out of luck. you was really out of luck. You say his fans ain't leaving, but the business is trying. Yes. And unless the fans in every state can find like a brick and mortar or something to help him do his shows in, then, and that's what be like the real problem. Like, we don't own shit. You know what I'm saying? We got little cars and little outfits and houses and stuff like that right there. But like, we really don't own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You said they're canceling because they found footage of him admitting that he goes to Iceland. No, not Iceland. You say he was not charged. Facts. They threw it all out too. You say Anton making calls on Corey. No, I know a darker hue player ain't trying to tear down another darker hue player. Huh? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And then I heard today somebody was saying like, did Darlene quit? I know Darlene ain't quit. Somebody let me know. Is that a rumor that's going on around out here in these streets? Somebody posted that. I think I saw that on Instagram or something like that right there. Nah, boy, y'all got to hold strong. Y'all got to hold strong out here. You got to weather the storm. You got to weather the storm. You got to weather the storm. Don't let these people handle y'all like that right there. You know what I'm saying? And again, it goes back to when people be saying, it's a rumor. All right. When people be out here saying that they support, I like what you do. I like what you do. And yeah, support is a verb. Support is a verb. I will continue to tell y'all, support is a verb. The only way that I can say that people won't like get canceled is if the people still rock with you and still spend money with you. Now you got a good point right there. You say that Corey too damn emotional. You say he is his own worst enemy. I can agree with that right there. I can agree. A lot of us who is really on that black shit that is this and damn it, it's the man and all right, dog. We got to do better, dog. I promise you. I understand if that's like your talking points. I get it, but at some point we got to be like, we is the problem. I can't blame the man, dog. I wasn't raised like that. That's probably like the difference. I wasn't raised like that. My mama and daddy did never said that the white man is not gonna let you do some shit. I ain't know who the fuck. I read better than that. I read better than that right there. I promise you. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find my dog. Come my phone. I thought it was charging over here on the damn stand, but it ain't charging fast enough for me. And I am very impatient. Very, very impatient. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. Say poor meat management. Corey been around for 25 years and he don't own his own comedy club. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. That is really, really deep. That's real deep. Hold on. So we got to talk about all of them. Come on, y'all. Hold up. We have to talk about all of them then. All of the ones who've been in the game 15, 20, 25 years. Why they ain't got their own little spot? Huh? Hell, the gazillionaire Kevin Hart. Do Kevin Hart have his own spot? Do Cat Williams got his own spot? They should. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to plug up the thing. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm plugged in. You say check your charger connection. Okay. It's checked. It's charging. It's trying to do a little something. But anyway, yeah. You say the Cat Williams. Yeah. Cat purchased an ex-military base. Yeah. It's something like that right now. He said, Corey, from the project, he said that he has it coming from where he came from. Oh. You say Nate Jackson has his own spot in Tacoma. Okay, all right, see? You say Darlene Ortiz is quiet because she found out about him going to Iceland. Y'all talking about Iceland. Is y'all talking about Iceland or is y'all talking about Jeffrey? You mean Iceland or Jeffrey? Now, listen, if we talking in code, I got to know what the code is first. You know what I'm saying? So I can bounce back to the code. Is we talking about Jeffrey? Or is we talking about Iceland? Like the for real Iceland? Come on. Somebody got to help me now. You got to learn me something. And in case y'all don't know, we also is on the green. The link's down there in the description. If you'd like to be brand there, subscribe. Okay, so Iceland means Jeffrey. Hold on. I didn't know. You lying to me. Corey done been around there to Iceland? You say Corey don't probably don't even have a passport. You is lying in. Look. Listen, y'all go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest and hugest, the largest candle company in the world. I'm trying to tell you something. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured, nothing third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go on around here. PleasantCandles.com. Got Boy, when I tell y'all, make you want to feel on yourself out here in these streets. It's got me want to bite my arm or something. Be like my own cannibal. Can you be a cannibal if you eat yourself? Ooh, is that sexual? I don't know. Is that no? It's not soliciting. Is that what is that thing that you cannot do like in California? Sodomy. Can you? Is it sodomy if you do it to yourself? Like if you eat yourself? Like is it sodomy? I don't know. I'm trying to find that. I'm all right. I am trying to get my spirits up. I'm trying to get my spirits up. This is the month for love. Out here in these streets. Let me go on and try to get y'all all together. They say, and that's what they say. Y'all know we still don't know who they is, but we gonna let it slide. Gonna put this up on the screen for you real quick. Bam. Valentine's Day spending is expected to hit like records. They saying like $1 billion or something like that right there. That you people is finna be out here. No. I say 1 point. I am so wrong. Hit me in the back of the head and call me not informed. This year, American shoppers are expected to spend an eye-popping $29.1 billion on the love holiday. Now you gotta ask yourself this right here. Like people under 30, they not doing the love thing like that. They smashing. And I'm talking about you women. It ain't the men, because we always smashing. No matter what year, what decade, we always smashing. But the women, once y'all women with the being like, well, you ain't got to be in a whole relationship for us to be hunching. Shit, we with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all not in love like that right there no more. So how we finna spend $29.1 billion for the love holiday and ain't nobody out here in love? According to the annual survey conducted by the National Retail Federation and the Prosper Insights and Analytics, I don't know who these doggone people are. The average survey polled about 7,800 adult consumers about their Valentine's Day. So y'all polled 78. Y'all came up with 29.1. Y'all be doing magic. Look. I want to scroll down. Watch. Hold on. Where are people buying Valentine's? Who are people buying Valentine's Day gifts for? All right. So the dark red is spouses. The light red is family. The next one, see this right here, friends and the kids and classmates, co-workers, pets. Listen, what's the number with the co-workers? $11. Because y'all know that we be hunching like our co-workers and stuff. We be real tight with our little co-workers, because y'all be having work husband and work wives and work side pieces and all that fly stuff right there. I'm gonna need for y'all to spend just a little bit more. I'm gonna need for y'all to spend just a little, cause this $11 on average, like $11.80. Y'all, this why y'all get told on. This right here is why y'all getting told on. You mean, I'm guessing that this is on average $11.80, and that's for 2026. Last year y'all did $10.45. Jesus, something need to happen to you. For the spouses $99. Who the hell came up with this damn list? Half a consumer's Valentine's Day budget for the 2026 will be spent on their significant others. So they're saying spouses for 2020 on average is $100. Oh, I thought that y'all was out here. So if on average is $100 and they saying like 29.1%, 29.1 billion out of $100 on average, that's deep. Y'all is doing such a good thing out here. But I thought that we were broke. I thought that inflation and all that fly shit right here, the prices are going up. Then we got the tariffs out here. We got the terrorists. We got the terror-ups. We don't know. We still out here blowing the bag. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Ain't nobody here to judge you. Ain't nobody here to judge you. That's what's up. They say for pet spending is $2.1 billion. Y'all need y'all head whooped out here in these doggone street. Y'all spending all that money on y'all damn pet. Pet don't work nowhere. The pet ain't even finna grow up and get no job or nothing. Leeching. And pet is a leecher. That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. How many of y'all watch the Super Bowl? How many of y'all watch the Super Bowl? Let's just go ahead on and say a little something about the Super Bowl. How many of y'all liked it, the Super Bowl? I didn't realize that the Super Bowl was on or popping. I had got like a text message. Who you rooting for, Willie? Who rooting for what? They say, you ain't watching the Super Bowl? I said the Super Bowl today? I ran to the TV, I cut the thing. I'm like, oh, the Super Bowl. I didn't even know who was going. I was like, well, damn, is the Dolphins finna win? I don't know what's going on, but I see the Patriots, I see the Seahawks. Oh, all right. So I guess it's just a regular game, because I really just watch Super Bowl for the commercials and the halftime shows. That's the only time that I will watch the Super Bowl. Well, watch football. That's it. So I had decided to do some other work and stuff like that, and try to set a timer that, damn it, I should be done doing what I'm doing by 9 o'clock. And by 9 o'clock, the halftime show, it should be, just not coming on. I finished doing what I was doing like at 9:06, bitch. It late in the third quarter. What the hell done happened? I had missed the whole halftime show. So I had to watch a halftime show on repeat and on YouTube and all that fly stuff right there. They said it was entertaining. They said that he had the ladies, our Hispanic sisters, our Puerto Rican sisters out there shaking, booty shaking and stuff like that right there. He had them whole, like I had them said. All right, cute. I don't know, buddy. I don't know a Bad Bunny. I've never heard of Bad Bunny until like 5-6 months ago when they were saying that Bad Bunny was supposed to perform. So Bad Bunny performed. I don't understand none of the damn it, not nail lyric. I don't understand nothing. The beat popping, you know what I'm saying? I tried to get like in, you know what I'm saying, in the little groove like with the beat, but they lost me. I don't understand nothing. So I just want to say for this year's Super Bowl, in my life, this has been the worst Super Bowl. For one, I didn't know that it was Super Bowl Sunday. For two, I didn't time it right for like the halftime show. And for three, I watched like the last 7 minutes of the fourth quarter. And for what I saw, I was like, somebody's garbage out here. Goddamn team garbage, man. I'm glad I ain't do no hard rock bet. And I was gonna do a hard rock bet for this Super Bowl, but shit. Let me go on and just keep my little $10. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna break me. Not finna break me out here in these streets. For real though. But hell, a lot of people liked it, but in my mind, I be like, y'all know I'm rocking with America. Hold on. Why? And yes, Puerto Rico is American. Damn it, they're American citizens. They're our brothers and sisters out here in these goddamn street. But damn, it's the Super Bowl. We can't understand the words at the Super Bowl. Yeah, no. I don't think y'all understand. This is an all-American. Damn it, this is tradition. This is a family sport. I don't understand why he could have sung in English or something. I think that he should have sung in English. You say Cardi B hadn't left her man. I saw another a little report saying that Cardi B spent like 1.2 million for like the after party or something that they was gonna have, and his baby mama had done came and bought the baby then. She was in the front row and shit like that. She had on jersey. Y'all be posting all type of shit on social media. So that's like what I had done her. So I don't know if she had done left. You said that he refused to sing in English. He said, I wish there was subtitles. That's what they should have did. That's literally what they should have did, knowing that he was going to sing in English. This is all America. This is, damn it, is America like Budweiser and apple pie. You don't get no more American than that, except for Budweiser's not American anymore because they sold to like a non-American person. But still, damn it's still American. He say that's why he got evicted. Who got evicted? Say, Willie, why we use Roman numerals for the Super Bowl? I've never understood that. I saw an L and the X, and I'm trying to figure out, well, what number Super Bowl is we on? But I had to hear it. Super Bowl 60. Oh, snap. Okay, so the X and the, you know what I'm saying? So it's 60. That's what's up. I done been around here since Super Bowl something from a long time ago. Yeah, there was 2 halftime shows and shit. And shout out to TP USA, that's Turning Point USA. They did their own halftime show with Kid Rock and all them. And damn it, I forgot who else had done perform. But I didn't even get a chance to watch that right there. You know. You say he said learn English. He said learn Spanish if you want to understand him. That's what he said? Oh, man. All right. That's what's up. I guess he spoke his truth. Have y'all tried speaking Spanish? I am a little bilingual. I'm a little bilingual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. Bam. Hit him with the 60. Like that right now. But anyway, y'all let's go on and get into some news. I may not be here the whole doggone time, but y'all know when I be saying that right there. Sometimes I be lying, sometimes I be telling the truth. But either which way, I came to work. You know what I'm saying? We got some work to do. Let me hit that. Let me delete some of this stuff that don't even deserve to be here. Now, I done cleaned my computer and all this, so hopefully this thing runs smooth. If it starts to slow down, I'm not going to go the whole 2 hours. We're not going to do that right there. I'm not going to put y'all through that right there, because when I be watching this back, when the show be over, and I be looking at from the time that I start moving slow and shit like that, I'm moving slow, and I can't stomach it. Like, I'm like, so whenever it start to move slow, then if the joke is over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing want to charge my phone. This is so stupid. But anyway, yeah. I got that store too. I sure enough do. You say that the show was a Telemundo halftime show. Telemundo. I used to love Telemundo. I used to watch Telemundo when I used to be like non-sober. When I was like non-sober, I just sit back and be trying to learn. I be trying to learn Spanish back in my day. You know what I'm saying? That's how they said that the fastest way or the best way for you to learn another language is to have a significant other who speaks the language out here. And sometimes I had a bilingual somebody, but this don't last long. You know what I'm saying? Bitch don't make it through. Bitch don't make it through the on-the-job training. You know what I'm saying? So we got to let it go before the 90 days up. You know, because you can fire people without no excuse, or you can let people go without no excuse 90 days and under. So it was a whole bunch of bilingual chicks that I used to involve with, you know what I'm saying, that they just didn't make the cut. This don't last long. This don't know the job. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. But I would be non-sober trying to pick up these words. And man, I used to be picking up them words, and I try to be suave and suave with stuff like that right there. But it never caught. It never caught. Got to be more careful. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little something. Be careful who y'all picking up. Everybody ain't your goddamn friend. I don't care who you don't went to school with. You don't know them. I know y'all grew up in the same community and stuff like that right there. Y'all played like soccer with each other or something. You know, you feel like you know somebody. You don't went to school with. I've been knowing you since elementary. You know what I'm saying? You don't be knowing people. Now let me show you a little situation about when you don't know people. Shit can go south. We have a woman who done got shot in the face trying to help us childhood friend. Here we go.
6, a Fox 35 exclusive. A woman offers someone a ride to escape the cold and gets shot in the face.
Dang.
Thanks for joining us. I'm John Brown.
Good evening. I'm Luann Sorrell. Fox 35's Alexis Clevenger is live in Orange County tonight. So Alexis, her friend says she was just trying to be nice because that's the kind of person she is.
What's up?
Yeah, they say she is always willing to help others, which is exactly what she was doing that night. They were in this parking lot when they say that the victim saw somebody that she grew up with, offered him a ride, and then moments later, they say he opened fire.
It was a simple act of kindness that ended in gunfire.
We definitely saw our life flash before our eyes.
Alana Rosado says she, her girlfriend, Julissa Rivera, along with another friend, were at this Wawa the night of February 1st when Julissa saw one of her childhood friends standing in the cold.
They used to walk to school like since elementary school. They've lived in the same neighborhood all their lives.
They tried offering him a ride and called him over to their car.
The next thing you know, he just pulled out his gun from his waistband and started shooting at us.
In a matter of seconds, Julissa was shot in the cheek. Bullet holes were left in Rosado's car. An arrest report from the Orange County Sheriff's Office says the alleged shooter, Jamison Delva, fired 3 to 5 rounds.
I remember just being in shock, like in just disbelief. It didn't click that had really happened.
Investigators were able to track down the suspect. According to the report, when deputies arrived at his house and told him to leave, he said, quote, "I messed up, I love you," and hugged his brother. While Julisa's loved ones are relieved an arrest was made, they say it doesn't take away the pain she's endured.
She got a broken jaw, like it shattered. The bullet, unfortunately, has to stay in her head for the rest of her life. Since it's next to her spine, it's just too risky to take it out.
As Julissa focuses on her recovery, family, friends, and co-workers are asking for prayers and support.
At work, we just all feel so sad for them, and we just feel like the least that we can do is come together as a community to support the both of them.
Now the suspect is facing several felony charges. Court records show that he has entered a written plea of not guilty.
Not guilty.
Live in
He ain't do it, but he told his brother, "Hey, I'm sorry about what I just had done did. I ain't do it, but I'm sorry about what I just had done did." Now listen, I don't be believing shit, and y'all know I'm real picky. I'm iffy about believing some stuff out here in the doggone street. I don't know what. So what? He was asking for a ride, and they just volunteered to give him a ride because of how the story had done went. It's like they had them pulled up and offered him a ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you standing around here? You need to go somewhere? All right, what we going on, bro? And he just shot her. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that they just slid up? Hey, such and such. What up? Why? You know what I'm saying? Shit, you going back around there? Shh, come on, shit, come on. And he just went on ahead and went to shoot. That's what's up. That's their story. But listen, they said he cried to his brother and or said, "I'm sorry," and then got in court and say, "I plead not guilty." We missing something. Something about this story we missing, and maybe later I'll be able to go ahead on and find it and go ahead on and give it to you good people. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Oh, I wanted to. Oh, parents, real quick. I got one for you. Because I saw one of the parent thing, and then I got like another. All right, cool. Remember I had done told y'all, be careful when y'all decide to go out on to have children, which I have no idea why you all would ever want to have children nowadays, because do y'all even understand what it is to have children? What it really means to have children? Do y'all understand that we produce children so they can come into this world and live in the world that we be complaining about? We got to be the slowest, smartest, educated, uneducated people on the planet. We forcefully bring another human life on earth, and we complain about rent high. Watch this. Rent high. The schools ain't teaching shit. It's all a scam. Nobody should have to work this doggone hard. They don't want to hire people. They done fired all of these black women. They fired everybody. So damn it, it's millions of quadrillions of people dying. The air bad. The food bad. The boys tend to go to jail and throw their whole life away. The degrees really ain't what they used to be, and if you get a damn degree, you can't find a job. Got it. This shit horrible out here in these streets. And what we do? Produce more kids. Give us shit. Listen. And shout out to all the black people who is happy that white people have finally, they have produced, I think, under 50% more children. Well, less children. Well, their numbers low. And, you know. So undoubtedly, a lot of people is like, well, we ain't trying to bring children to the planet no more. But black folk happy, yeah, because then it's gonna wipe out white folk. And I'm like, huh? You're not gonna be here to see that. If that's what you're saying, you're not gonna be here to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But why is y'all having children? We're some selfish ass people. I just want to live like a lineage. Y'all play too much. Did y'all not hear that long list? And listen, I know that somebody can come up with a positive list. But guess what? The negative list that I said, or the cons that I said, the positive list and or the positive shit that You gonna say, it all ends in death. Got a story. Shout out to all the people who got the new babies and y'all got to go back to work before y'all monkeys heal. Look, because you didn't plan, and I be trying to teach, try to tell y'all to go ahead on the plan. But because you didn't plan, I hit and he got discreet. You got to go back to work before that monkey heal up if you done been cut down at the bottom. I'm just trying to tell you something. Because you know they tell you, well, especially if you push that thing out your monkey. You can't do nothing just 6 weeks. Your ass back at work in 2.5 weeks because your ass ain't got no time off your job. You ain't saved no goddamn money. You bet not try your damn job because they gonna fire you and knowing that you need that damn job to go out on and take care of the little ugly ass baby that you just produced out here in these doggone street with no plan and no man. Shout out to y'all with no plan and no man because you can do it all by yourself and that's the plan that you had and came up with. Your plan is no plan and that's what's up. So when you have to go to work real fast, you can't be all work a month. It's sad. Y'all have to do this thing called drop your children off with these people called strangers. Y'all drop newborn babies off with strangers. Baby can't talk, baby can't feed themselves, baby can't change themselves, can't go take a dump, do none of that right there. Y'all drop y'all children off, and I want y'all to really understand this, especially dog you folk. Think about the dog you people who have daycares and stuff like that right there. They tend to not get non-black children. Every other race of people tend to get black children. Y'all drop y'all children off to daycare and your child do not even know how to speak English. I'm trying to force something out to you good people. But besides all that right now, care about that. Because we have a daycare worker out here that we finna go on and talk about real quick. We have a daycare worker who was accused of giving toddlers candy. Here you go.
Care worker is accused of giving laxatives to toddlers.
Back it up. Say it again.
Tonight, a suburban daycare worker is accused of giving laxatives to toddlers.
And telling the kids it was candy. The woman was fired from the Learning Experience Daycare in St. Charles. Our Suzanne Lemonnier spoke with parents who just found out why their kids have been so sick.
The mother and father say they are devastated after learning about what happened here. They say for many weeks they were trying to figure out why their child was always sick. They agreed to speak with us if we concealed their identities.
My child was still suffering from constipation, which the doctor said it was going to be a side effect of the laxatives, of coming off of laxatives.
This mother says her 17-month-old child was in the care of the Learning Experience since the summer of 2025. Around the same time, this woman, Yisel Juarez, was hired. St. Charles police say Juarez, who is from Sycamore, gave chewable laxatives to 3 children who were 2 years of age or younger.
Wow.
The mother we spoke to says her toddler has been suffering from diarrhea for the past 2 months. After doctor visits and switching the child's formula, nothing worked.
We thought it could have been a virus, and that was negative, but he was not diagnosed with any stomach bug or anything either.
Then on Monday, the mother says she learned the unimaginable.
We found out from the director that she had fired her employee because she allegedly was giving them these laxatives and saying that it was candy so that they could get sent home because she was overwhelmed. It's disgusting.
Say she was overwhelmed. Got too many children in there. Got these little badass babies out here. Too many of y'all, man. Y'all got to go home.
And get another job then.
The child's father says the Learning Experience policy is a sick child must be sent home and remain home for 24 hours. On Tuesday, the couple was among other parents with children attending the Learning Experience here on the 2400 block of West Main Street that contacted St. Charles Police. Police say their investigation confirmed what the parents were alleging. Juarez, who is 23 years old and studied early childhood education at NIU, turned herself in to police. The Kane County...
She studied childhood education like myself, and that he say she was overwhelmed. You went into a profession that's dealing with children, and you is overwhelmed.
The state's attorney's office approved 3 misdemeanor counts of attempted aggravated battery, bodily harm of a victim under the age of 13, and 3 misdemeanor counts of endangering the life or health of a child.
I have no words. It's just thinking that your kid is gonna be safe in the daycare, and you come and find surprises like this. It's sad. It's devastating, you know.
Juarez was given an upcoming court date and released from custody. St. Charles police say they want to hear from anyone who may have information about the incident. In St. Charles, Suzanne.
I think that I would be like kind of angry with like the daycare. I would be kind of angry with the daycare that y'all ain't tell me before y'all fire her. I don't like that we can't talk to ourselves. I don't like that part right there. But listen, you dropping your child off and every day for like weeks or something like that right there. Your baby got the splits. Your baby just a pooing and shitting everywhere. You done went through 37 diapers. Nothing gonna tell you, bitch, it's something you feeding my baby. At least it's something that is being fed to my baby while my baby is in daycare. And everything that is fed to my baby that's in daycare, we not gonna feed that to our baby that's in daycare. When your child is sick, your child do got to stay home for 24 hours, right? Until your child get over the sickness. So that would automatically alert me to where, okay, now my child have to be home until my child get over the sickness, and now my child not pooping every doggone where. Fine. My child's stomach is fine. Everything is good. Now I take the baby back to daycare, and now my child gets sick again. Oh, hell no. Y'all doing, like the daycare would have not had to tell me that we had to let this bitch here go because of what she damn doing, because I would have had gone up in there, what is y'all doing to my baby? Somebody doing something to my goddamn baby. Concerned that my antennas would have been up. There's something going on around here that while my baby around here sick, and y'all just kept sending your baby back. And this what happened when your baby can't talk. Ooh, them children was 2. Them children was 2. And it seems to me that the babies didn't say they was giving us candy. Something that you don't give your children at home at 2. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He said she out on bond. He said they can talk to her. They got to find out where they live at. They got to find out where she reside at, where she stay at, and just say, can we just talk to you for a little smidget? Our baby say that she miss you. You want to see our baby? You know what I'm saying? My baby want to talk to you because she miss her daycare worker. You know what I'm saying? You got to play it off. You got to play it off. It is what it is. But anyway, who? Oh, I can't answer because who the hell called me from a hospital? Is somebody dead that I don't know about? Shout out to when people be in the hospital and the hospital name, it shows up in your phone and shit, and you like, and you be thinking like, who could be dead? I don't know nobody that could be dead, because you know what I'm saying? Like you just start thinking, well, who the hell got a bad heart this week or something like that right now? Who the hell got cancer? Who is more likely to have gotten into an accident today? You know, you got to start thinking stuff like that right now. But you can't stop working because you got to work. You got to work. These bills ain't playing out here in these streets. I don't care what y'all tell me. But Willie, it could be an emergency. I am not a doctor. I am a nurse. I cannot be saving people's lives out here while I'm on the clock. That's not how it works, right? Nope. Anyway, just saying something. What the hell is these little number things for, dog? You're doing too much. All right, anyway, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. How many thumbs up do we have so far? What do we look like? Oh, hell, give yourself a pat on the back because y'all is over 100. I appreciate that right there on this slow moving Monday. In case y'all new around here, subscribe. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player, man. I thank y'all for being here. This is where you come to get you some news at, and I'm finna try to feed you with a whole bunch of news. Say, Willie, your commentary is hilarious. Keep going. I'm showing up trying to. I got one. When I tell y'all I got one that, like, pretty much like if you like over 30, you've possibly told your children or your friends or family or just like the young people or something like that right on. Stop flashing what you got. Huh? Stop flashing what you got. One thing about flashing is, oh, You like them? I got the new headphone. Yeah. One thing about flashing is there's people who is living less than you is living. Everybody is not eating out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You may have on them J's, but the people who you is around, they probably can't afford J's. They money funny right now. You know what I'm saying? And I have been trying to tell people by doing the content creation thing, stop showing that y'all got that paper. Stop showing your little paper and your little phone, earrings and all that fly shit right there, because y'all be doing that in the community to where y'all in poverty. Everything around y'all is in poverty, and you be with like the stacks on deck, shit like that. Remember when they used to have like the money phones and shit like that right there? And stacks and shit like that, all cute and shit. It done caught up. It done caught up with a player. We have a man who have gotten wounded during a home invasion by flashing this paper. And it's not that he flashed this paper that just tickled the shit out of me. It's this.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. You know, over a fake post.
An Indianapolis man recovered.
He said over a fake what?
After being wounded during a home invasion on the city's west side.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke to that victim, as you saw, who explains firsthand what led to that violence.
The victim spent the last few days in the hospital after being shot in the back of the neck inside his own home here behind me. Luckily, that victim survived his injuries and lived to tell the tale. He says the violence all started with a post on social media. Early Monday morning, 2 armed thieves stormed into a West Side home intent on robbing a 64-year-old man as he slept.
He said, "Where the money at? Where the money at? I seen what you posted on Facebook. Where the money at?"
Anthony says 2 days before the attempted robbery, someone called him broke on social media, so he posted this picture of a stack of cash from an...
He let somebody calling him broke make him do this right here. Shout out to Doc Math for the $5 cash app. Say peace, G. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
Old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
I kept trying to beat in his head it was fake. I said, man, it was a prank. It was fake.
Anthony says when the intruders realized there wasn't a pile of cash hidden inside the home here on Patricia Street, they didn't just leave. Instead, after repeatedly pistol whipping and choking him, one of the suspects shot him execution style in the back of the neck.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. You know, over a fake post. Came out right there. I couldn't believe it, man.
The bullet exited through Anthony's chest. Shortly after the suspects fled, police showed up and rushed Anthony to the hospital in critical condition, unsure if he'd survive.
I said to myself, I'm about to die over a fake post. That's what I was saying to myself.
Although the police report includes very few details, Anthony recalls the suspects announced themselves as police during the break-in and even wore tactical vests.
They had a bulletproof vest on with the jacket, with the police on both sides, front and back.
Anthony just hopes the suspects are caught because if they're willing to kill over this pile of old cash, who knows what else they'll do.
That wasn't even called for. He didn't have to do all that. Once he found out it wasn't real, he should have just left.
So far, no arrests have been made in this case, but as always, anyone with information on this shooting can contact either IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Jesse Wells.
Dog, listen. Dude, I don't think that he have thought about why he got shot. He don't even realize why he got shot. Well, since he don't realize why he got shot, let me go on and tell you why he got shot. Because you out here playing. They saw a lick. They saw a fake lick. You out here, I want y'all to understand. They is community entrepreneurs. They already got the outfits. They is the robbers. They slid up in police uniform. You don't just go and buy a police uniform and then you shoot on around the corner. You know what I'm saying? You already got that. Huh? So they shot you in the back of your neck. Now, look. I talk about weight and how we need to get the weight off. But in this instance, now, if you're going to get shot in your future, weight, it may be a good thing. Weight may be a good thing.
Got him execution style.
Now, listen. He got shot here. So that kind of mean that he was on his knees and Buddy was standing up, and he pointed it down and he shot because it came out of his chest. So he shot down. The trajectory of the bullet. See, I be watching Law and Order and shit like that every day. Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Came right out, boop, and it popped. But why all that purple stuff on him? I don't, all that little color stuff.
In the back of the neck.
So he got shot. Oh, Jesus. Right there. That's a bad place to get shot at. But you was alive, though.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it.
You let somebody, I want you to understand, you got more gray than me. Well, because I be shaving sometimes. But hell, we probably got like the same gray. So you over 40. You know what I'm saying? You let a bitch tell you on social media that she ain't got no money and you got emotional. You got emotional because somebody said with your broke ass. You say, I'm gonna show you. Broke, hold on. Say broke, bitch. Don't even must be playing with me, playing with a player like that. Let me show you something, shout. Got this on hand right now. What you mean? Bitch is in the safe right now. And you want people to believe. It ain't real, dog. I'm finna shoot the shit out you. You don't hurry up and get me that fake money that you posted, dog. You got to listen. A picture of my ass. I was finna search this house. For real, dog, I'm already going to prison. I'm going to prison. You ain't got like $20 on you or nothing? Shh. This is crazy.
This picture of a stack of cash from an old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
This shit look for real though, dog. Maybe I need to go, well, I wouldn't play like this, but maybe I need to just save this picture. Wait for somebody to call me broke. I don't know, but this is something that, this is a learning lesson. This is a learning lesson. I'm trying to help. Please don't try this at home. Listen, this is the tip of the day. Don't try this at home. And y'all got to stop with this little fake shit. Y'all got to stop with the faking. Y'all, dog, we broke. If you broke, you broke. You can lie about you being broke all you want to, but you broke. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Now you look like a damn fool. Listen, and it look like you may be, like a little down or some, you may, damn it look like a little medical. You may be a little medical, you hurt your hip or something, you out of work or something like that right there. Them old chicks ain't finna fuck with you. Dog, I want you to understand, they ain't finna, boy, ain't nobody finna mess with you unless you got a 3750, then that's something different. But look. Everybody not gonna look at you. So you is broke. Everybody in the community like, I know good as hell well. Bitch, we live in the same community, bitch, I know you broke. You gonna borrow some sugar from me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play too much. Don't try this at home. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I'm just saying something. This got to be the stupidest shit. Listen, you can do what you want to do because you're grown. Who am I to tell you what not to do? I'm just here to try to open your eyes and try to help. Every now and again. Hold on. Bam, moving right along. Got to jump around this thing. Oh, all right. Damn, she bad about it. That should be depressing. All right. This is something that has been going on forever, like in my lifetime. It has been going on forever. You ladies have been calling the law on the man who y'all decide to lay down with. And the one who y'all decide to lay down with. That's what y'all do. Y'all say that the police is the problem. The police be killing us. The police be killing our men's. That's what y'all be out here saying. Every day they killing them. The police is the problem. And women has always called the police. Women have always called the police. And listen, just because a woman called the police, it don't mean that y'all not together no more. Hell no. She love you to death and will call the police. She don't want y'all to break up and will call the police. Just because she called the police don't mean that y'all breaking up. I don't know if y'all don't understand this right here. But anyway, we have a situation to where she calls the police and the shit turned into a hostage situation. Yeah. You don't believe me? Now a player dead. Here we go.
3-year-old boy and his father are dead tonight following a shooting involving police. Police say the father was holding the child hostage, which led to that shooting at an apartment complex on Maryland near Wigwam. The incident escalated to the father shooting the child as officers fired at the dad, they say simultaneously. However, the mother of the 3-year-old boy says the police account of what happened is not true. And tonight there are new questions around domestic violence and police response. Our Operation Crime and Justice investigative reporter Kristen Drummond joins us live on Maryland Parkway by Wigwam with those concerns tonight. Kristen?
Dana, the 3-year-old, unfortunately, is a bystander in this situation. And how he died will likely become a lot more clear at the end of this week when Metro Police released the body camera video from the shooting that happened here around 1:30 today in the morning. Now, we do know that the mother, who I spoke with earlier, she's reflecting on not only her son's life, but also making a very serious allegation about Metro Police about how her son died. Meanwhile, we are going in depth into domestic violence.
He was literally the light in my world.
A light dimmed too soon, causing heartbreak for Renika Pate.
I witnessed my son pass away. So, in front of my eyes.
Pate identifying her son as 3-year-old Kentre Baker. Police say Baker's father, identified by Pate to News 3 as Quentin Baker, shot and killed him as officers opened fire simultaneously during a confrontation at the Parkside Villas around 1:20 in the morning. The response following a call about domestic violence.
I called the police officers to my residence because of a domestic dispute. It escalated and turned into what seemed like a hostage situation.
Shout out to baby out for having some good skin. Shout out to baby out for having the good brown skin and damn it don't look like she got pits in her face and all that flat. Because like she ain't got her representative on, of course, because she got on the bonnet, but go ahead.
Escalated and turned into what seemed like a hostage situation.
The suspect exited the residence while pointing a firearm at the juvenile, holding that juvenile hostage. Officers issued verbal commands to the suspect to peacefully surrender, and the suspect refused to comply.
Kentre caught in between and losing his life.
While technically this poor child is a bystander, the fact of the matter is that is power and control at its most lethal.
Liz Ortenberger with Safe Nest, an organization supporting survivors of domestic and sexual violence in Clark County. She says the action of holding the child hostage can be intended to cause emotional distress.
The psychological elements of an abusive partner taking that child and then murdering that child, right? There is no deeper way to hurt a mom than to take and murder their child.
Data shows Metro Police ending last year with 23 murders related to domestic violence, up from the 22 reported the year prior, but still down from the 34 in 2023.
Oh, y'all gotta get y'all numbers up. Y'all gotta get y'all numbers up. Hold on. So y'all gonna try to bring it down? No. That was 34. Y'all gotta get y'all numbers up this year then.
Police report the most killings were related to domestic violence in 2025.
A domestic violence 911 call and a domestic violence perpetrator as a category are the #1 murderers of police. Right, so heightened state, right? I already know it's a DV call. I already know, right, that this is a particularly precarious situation for everybody involved, including law enforcement, to be murdered.
A situation leaving questions now about the response.
I told the police officers that the person was very agitated and that if they could do anything to calm or de-escalate the situation without any lethal force, because he did have my son in his possession.
As the family seeks answers to...
She said that she told the police, before y'all get here, man, just be careful when y'all come because he do have my son. Is that what she said?
Situation without any...
About the response.
I told the police officers that the person was very agitated and that if they could do anything to calm or de-escalate the situation without any lethal force, because he did have my son.
That's what you said on the phone to the police officers?
In his...
Or to dispatch?
Possession.
As the family seeks answers to...
So he had hold of your son when you was calling the police?
Who killed Kentre?
We will ask for body cam footage because I know what I saw and I know how they went around. He did not have a weapon. He was carrying my son, walking towards the officers. All, I want to say 7 or 8 officers had their weapons fully drawn. They were commanding him to stop, but he was not. He didn't, he was not armed and he had my son, so he didn't stop, and that's when the officers all opened fire.
So they opened fire for nothing. She's saying he didn't even have a gun. Yeah, no. He said he also have a gun. Like, no. That baby say he didn't have a gun. The police officer said he put the gun to the baby head. She say I was there. He ain't had no gun. So he just walked towards the police and they opened fire while he had a gun. That's not even protocol, sugar. I can't let that go, baby. So they just shot him.
So after Pate made that statement, I sent a follow-up email to Metro Police asking if it's at all possible that one of their bullets could have hit Kentre. No response at this time. But Metro Police do accuse Quentin of firing a gun before officers even arrived at around 1:30 here this morning. Dana?
We just heard the mom say she witnessed the shooting of her 3-year-old son. Where was she at the time?
So she's telling us that she was actually in a Metro Patrol car at the time of this whole situation unfolding. Now, again, we still don't know how many times Kentre may have been shot. Metro Police saying that they realized he was shot after they went to go render aid following the shooting and that he was taken to the hospital where he died. Dana?
Yeah, a lot of questions about this case tonight. How many officers opened fire? How many shots were fired? And which bullet actually hit Kentre? We're going to find out all those answers maybe as soon as this week.
You mean to tell me so everybody was shooting while he had the child in his arms? She's saying that he ain't had no gun. The officer say he do have a gun, or he did have a gun pointed to the baby. At what point do the police officer shoot? Well, I guess because you're trying to save the child's life. I get that right there. But if he got the gun here, and if you ain't got like no sharpshooter, like with a scope or something like that right there, you kind of shouldn't take the shot, depending on how far or how close you is. But you shouldn't even take the shot if the firearm is here. Now, if he moved the firearm or something like that, and then somebody took a shot, that's understandable. But you're still really playing it close right there, you know. But if he didn't have a gun, then that means that the police had done killed the baby too. Huh? We need body cam. That baby say, nope, he had no gun. Now I believe that he had a gun. I don't know why would she even say he didn't have a gun, and the police saying he did have a gun. That should be easily proven.
He was
literally
the light.
It looked like she, in my opinion, not that damn sad that her baby did.
My world.
And notice she said, my baby. So that's not his baby?
A light dimmed too soon, causing heartbreak for Renika Pate.
I witnessed.
Got a mixed baby, yeah.
My son pass away. So, in front of my eyes.
She's talking slow to try to work up a cry. Told y'all there's something wrong with these women out here.
So, in front of my eyes.
Pate identifying her son as 3-year-old Kentre Baker. Police say Baker's father, identified by Pate to News.
Oh, so that is his baby. That is his baby. She called baby daddy. Here's his baby. But she keeps saying her baby. They look so cute together. Oh, like a loving little family thing. Oh.
As Quentin Baker shot and killed him as officers opened.
She's single now. Hey, watch it. She's single and childless. Baby down there virgin again. Look, trying to tell you.
Fired simultaneously during a confrontation at the Parkside Villas around 1:20 in the morning. The response following a call about domestic violence.
I called the police officers.
I'm about to say that she sound like the police. She do sound like a police who is doing one of these, let me tell you what happened. when we got to the scene. You know what I'm saying? They doing like the interview. Well, tell us, well, how many times did he get shot? Did anybody know the person who had got shot? You know, the reporters and stuff out there, and then the police officer is standing up there and saying what she's saying.
To my residence because of a domestic dispute.
She speaks so well. She speaks well.
It escalated and turned into what seemed like a hostage situation.
The suspect?
What seems like a hostage situation. It was a hostage situation if he put the gun to his baby head. You say, Willie, so you just gonna ignore that jury box in her nose? I ain't wanna say nothing. I don't know why they be. How do y'all blow y'all nose? How you like sneeze and shit? What if you have like hard boogers in your nose? How does that work? You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of my goddamn nose. That's probably why I never did no coke. But I'm just saying.
The police officers to my residence because of a domestic dispute.
I be like, what if it get caught on to something and that shit pull all out your, oh Jesus. Oh.
It escalated and turned into what seemed like a hostage situation.
The suspect exited the residence while pointing a firearm at the juvenile, holding that juvenile hostage. Officers issued verbal commands to the suspect to peacefully surrender, and the suspect refused to comply.
Kentre caught in between and losing his life.
While technically this...
So just to sum it all up, if you all be believing that the police is gonna or is killing men, then maybe y'all need to start calling the police, but y'all will continue to call the police because that is somewhat of power that is allotted to you by other men. A lot of y'all do still believe that y'all don't need men, but without men, we would be taking advantage of y'all out here in these doggone streets. It just is what it is, but because we have rules and regulations and there's men to protect you, you know. Y'all use this as a tool to distract the man, to take a man away from his children, to take a man away from his home, and sometimes take a man away from his life. You're dealing with the same people who you say is the problem when it comes down to your men. Y'all play too much. It is what it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Now she mad and she possibly is about to be looking for like a payday or something like that right now. It looked like I'm about to drag. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're going to keep the party going. We're going to keep it going. What else I have for y'all? Damn, I've been holding this one for a good little minute. Let me go ahead on and grab this one. So we can do this. We can do this right here, right now. Y'all come on in with a thumbs up. I need some support. I need some support out here in these streets. Let me refresh. Let's see what I got. We got 146. We should be over 200 by now. But can we get at least a quick 4? We need a quick 4, real quick, so we can bust up 150. Y'all, we got visitors in here. Y'all don't make me look bad. Don't make me look bad. Help play out now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Need your support. Huh? Let me refresh. Let's see if I at least hit the 150. What is we doing? We got the 153. Bam. Looking good. Y'all got to keep that right there up, and everything will be smooth out here. Got one for you. We have a woman who has been sentenced for a fatal shooting outside of a downtown Burlington bar. Outside of a bar, a baby done popped the player out here, and she's now been sentenced. I don't know how long ago or did I do this story, but damn it, this the update.
The woman accused of shooting and killing a man outside of a Burlington bar was back in court today, changing her plea.
Aaliyah Johnson took a plea deal, pleading guilty to second-degree murder of Tabell Williams in August of 2024. The Johnson and Williams families filled the courtroom today, where a judge delivered Johnson's sentence.
NBC5's Anna Goober joins us outside of the courthouse now. And Anna, it was an emotional day in that courtroom.
Yeah, Liz and Brian, it certainly was, as the judge handed down a sentence of 20 years to life for Aaliyah Johnson, but he then split that sentence so that she will only have to serve at least 13 and a half years in prison before she could be eligible for probation. But like you mentioned, it was certainly emotional, with plenty of her friends and family and Tavell Williams' friends and family filling the courtroom today. And we watched the moments that led up to the shooting that we were talking about, that led up to this case. We're going to show you that now, and we want to warn you, some viewers may find the following footage disturbing.
What's your plea to the charge of the murder in the second degree?
23-year-old Aaliyah Johnson will face at least 13 and a half years behind bars after accepting a deal.
Funny looking at little girl. Funny looking at woman.
At least 13 and a half years behind bars after accepting a deal and changing her plea of not guilty to first-degree murder to guilty of second-degree murder in the shooting and killing of Tavell Williams outside Burlington's Red Square Bar in 2024. Security camera footage played ahead of Johnson's sentencing in court Thursday shows the all of 2 minutes that led up to when she pulled the trigger. Investigators say it all started here just after 12:20 the morning of August 24th, 2024. Johnson, 22 at the time, threw her drink at Williams, sparking a physical fight between the two and surrounding patrons, before bar staff step in and escort Johnson out the side of the building and Williams out the front. Then, just moments later, as Williams walks out onto Church Street, Johnson can be seen coming around the side of the building, pulling a gun from her purse and firing 7 shots at Williams, who later died from his injuries. In court, Williams' 2 sisters and mother, all deeply emotional, wore t-shirts in his honor.
Stop. Bag it up. I got to bag it up because of what I had to do is I had to see who she was inside the club and what it like start from.
Outside Burlington's Red Square Bar in 2024.
All right. Him and her is over here. Him and her is over here, in case y'all didn't know, because I was looking all around to try to find out. But they over here. This is where it pop off at.
Security camera footage played ahead of Johnson's sentencing in court Thursday shows the all of 2 minutes that led up to when she pulled the trigger. Investigators say it all started here just after 12:20 the morning of August 24th, 2024. Johnson, 22 at the time, threw her drink at Williams, sparking a physical fight between the two and surrounding patrons, before bar staff step in and escort Johnson out the side of the building and Williams out the front. Then, just moments later, as Williams walks out onto Church Street, Johnson can be seen coming around the side of the building, pulling a gun from her purse and firing 7 shots at Williams.
See, now I don't know if she went back to the car and got that right there and walked back up, or was it in her bag the whole time and she was just waiting on him to walk outside.
Later died from his injuries. In court, Williams' 2 sisters and mother, all deeply emotional, wore t-shirts in his honor.
Yeah, she assaulted him first. She threw a drink on him and he retaliated.
One sister sharing the profound impact his death has had on his family, including his 2 children.
His children deserve their father. Our family deserves more time. But his life was cut short due to a decision that Johnson made. It's been exactly 523 days without him. And our lives have been at a standstill. We miss him so much.
Dozens of Johnson's friends and family also packed the courtroom, listening as the defense called witnesses who testified to a history of trauma and undiagnosed PTSD contributing to her pulling the trigger that night.
Now it's got PTSD. Whenever they come up with the thing called, or say, undiagnosed PTSD, that kind of just lets us know that this is just the defense that y'all is going to take up to try to put on somebody that they have PTSD. This is the defense that y'all going to use. She did this because of PTSD. Hell no, she did this because she threw a drink on the player and she assumed that a player was not going to retaliate because she grew up in a time like everybody else grew up in a time where you're not supposed to ever put your hands on a woman. And she threw a drink on the player and player popped their ass a whole bunch of goddamn times, and she was trying to tussle with the player, but she felt like that she lost the fight. The only reason that I can say that she felt like that she lost the fight because she went and grabbed the gun, or she already had the gun on her and she went on ahead and on the pop buddy. And then I'm pretty sure in her mind she done told herself in the beginning, before all this right here, it's self-defense. I shot him because he hit me.
Before learning her fate, Johnson shared deep remorse while speaking directly to Williams' family.
There's a mother. I wouldn't even want to hear what I had to say if I were you, Miss Williams. I wouldn't be able to fathom the loss of my beautiful baby. And I'm sorry I did exactly that to you. I'm so sorry.
The judge says it's one of, if not the only case he's heard where true tragedy has been felt on all sides.
I think it's fair to say that rarely, if ever, have I been involved in a case that, every info involves tragedy, loss.
The judge ultimately.
I don't think that you can have me sitting in the courtroom to where somebody done something to one of mine, and then a judge will be like, this tragedy has brought hurt and pain to both families. This ain't about both families. F them people family. I hope they all die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that when it's my family turn to be up here speaking their truth and writing paragraphs and shit that they gonna say to the killer. You know what I'm saying? You don't be putting both of our families together. I wouldn't give a fuck. Listen, these people done raise and produce the killer. Tell me about what they done lost to. I care nothing about that, and I believe that that's very, very disrespectful.
Handing down a sentence that leaves Johnson serving at least 13 and a half years behind bars before being released on probation.
13 years when she started off with life in the first-degree murder. That baby took a plea. And it's crazy that she was able to take the plea after. Wait, nah. I'm gonna leave that alone.
He says during that time, he believes she'll get the help she needs.
The judge say the time with the jail and being out of jail and all that shit will give her the time. As if she knows she did.
Serving at least 13 and a half years behind bars before being released on probation. He says during that time, he believes she'll get the help she needs.
She'll get the help. She threw a drink, or calls, buddy bopped that and they tussle a little bit. That's the effect. She decided to walk out of the bar and continue the situation by getting a firearm and killing Buddy. What is there to learn? If by her going to jail and being sentenced to jail itself isn't like a learning thing, then the time she spent in jail ain't gonna do shit too. She threw a drink and she got popped. That should have been a learning lesson right there.
The Chittenden County State's attorney says she was looking for a sentence of 20 years to life served, meaning that Johnson would have to serve at least a minimum of 20 years before serving parole for the rest of her life. But she says the remorse that Johnson displayed during her statement today largely contributed to the judge's decision to hand down a lesser sentence.
The judge listened to a bitch cry and gave her less time. This is why we failing, man. This is why we failing, and it's why these baby will continue to get over, and this is why you would never get me to agree with that. We're all equal. We're all the same. Hell no. It's beneath me. I get held at a standard that you would never get held at. Y'all understand? Because this bitch cried and said some shit that we couldn't even understand. Listen, we couldn't even understand it. You don't believe me? Hold on. Slow me down. Slow me down. Let that baby talk.
Witnesses who testified to a history of trauma and undiagnosed PTSD room. Listening as the defense called witnesses who testified to a history of trauma.
People testified to a history of trauma. Trauma. She the one alive, though. She's the one alive. And they trying to save her.
Undiagnosed PTSD contributing to her pulling the trigger that night. Just before learning her fate, Johnson shared deep remorse while speaking directly to William's family.
She speak directly to the family. We can't even understand her. Listen.
There's a mother. I wouldn't even want to hear what I had to say if I were you.
I got to put on the closed caption because I can't understand anything she's saying. Hold on. As a defense, do something.
While speaking directly to William's family.
There's a mother. I wouldn't even want to hear what I had to say if I were you, Miss Williams. I wouldn't be able to fathom the loss of my beautiful baby.
The judge says it's one of, if not the only case he's heard where true tragedy.
I don't know what she said, so I'm finna try something. Mother, Anaya, 24, just before learning her fate. All right, shared deep remorse while speaking directly to the Willie family. She, 24, I apologize for every tear you shed because of my actions resulting in the loss of your brother.
I wouldn't be able to fathom the loss of my beautiful baby. And I'm sorry, I didn't exactly.
Wouldn't be able to fathom the loss of my beautiful baby. From mother to mother, I wouldn't even want to hear what I had to say if I were you, miss. Want to hear what I had to say if I were you, Miss Smith. I wouldn't be able to fathom.
I'm so sorry.
The judge says it's one of, if not the only case he's heard where true tragedy.
I don't know. I still don't understand that. Shit's stupid. But anyway, that little cry thing got him to drop from 20 to 13 with a lifetime of probate. Wow, she shot that man.
Led up to when she pulled the trigger. Investigators say it all started here just after 12:20 the morning of August 24th, 2024. Johnson, 22 at the time, threw her drink at Williams, sparking a physical fight between the two and surrounding patrons, before bar staff step in and escort Johnson out the side of the building and Williams out the front. Then, just moments later, as Williams walks out onto Church Street, Johnson can be seen coming around the side of the building, pulling a gun from her purse and firing seven.
So I want y'all players to really understand that she done set a precedent out here in these streets. If y'all get into a little altercation with a little la-la out here with somebody out here with a woman out here, hell, with anybody, and now you done got outside and the person is trying to continue to go there with y'all, please believe that they have a weapon, even if they don't have a weapon. Even if it popped off inside of a building and y'all got outside and now y'all about to get back into it, please believe that that person have a weapon. That's about the best advice that I can give you. Please believe that that person got a weapon. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. I'm trying to help, but y'all don't want to hear me though. You know? That's a shame how we treat these. Oh, make my ass itch. I promise you. Man, who killed Morgan? Shit. Oh, he the ops. Oh, I got one for y'all. Right, listen. Right after this one right here. I'm sure enough gonna give y'all what I just said. Somebody is the ops about. Look here. Shout out to D for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. We got 179 with a thumbs up. Y'all, I do believe that we can do better than this right here. We got 180. We can do better than 180. We should be over 200. We should be over 200 right now. Don't be afraid to support a player. It's not gonna mess up y'all day if y'all like a player. It's not gonna mess up y'all life if y'all like a player. You still gonna be in that same relationship. If you're in poverty, you still gonna be in poverty. You middle class, still gonna be middle class. You rich, still gonna be rich. Meaning it's not gonna change anything for you. I'm hoping that'll change something for me. I need the support, y'all. Shit ain't gonna hurt nothing. Got to be more careful. We got 183. We got 183. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up button. If you have not subscribed to the Willie Williams Show, please subscribe to the Willie Williams Show. And once you subscribe to the Willie Williams Show, go ahead on and hit the bell to make sure that you get notified whenever they decide to go ahead on and send out notifications. Need your support, like I always say. Bam, moving right along. This way you come get you some news at around here in this street. We got tenants who say Atlanta apartments. And I speak about this right here a lot in case y'all new around here. Atlanta apartments are rat infested and have no heat. So they got rats and no heat. And management ain't doing a thing. Don't believe me?
All new tonight is 6 residents at an Atlanta apartment complex say that it's overrun with rats and management isn't doing anything about it.
11 Alive's Chase Howell spoke with residents who say they deserve livable housing.
That's right. I deserve.
Tenants say the scratching and tapping noises you're hearing are rats crawling between the walls and through the air vents of this Atlanta apartment. This is a picture of a maintenance worker holding up a dead rat they took out of the neighboring unit.
Their feces, they're throwing their little pebbles out. They're
Look how cute is she live in a rat infested little spot. Go ahead.
urinating through the vents. So my kids is inhaling that, whatever they're doing inside that vent.
Jasmine Johnson says she's been living in her apartment
Girl,
for close.
Shout out, Dan. Shout out to the cameraman. Shout out to the cameraman. You wrong for that. She kind of cute in the face though, but god damn it, y'all got to do better.
They're doing inside that vent.
Jasmine Johnson says she's been living in her apartment for close to a year, and rats are getting into her walls because of this massive hole in the vacant unit next door.
No one's seeing us. We're paying our rent, no one's seeing us. And I have to pay the repercussions behind the faulty of the apartment complex.
Johnson says she's contacted property management at Woodlands at Cascade multiple times for multiple different reasons. But they told her they can't do anything about it, despite Johnson's lease showing she pays for pest control. Other residents say they're dealing with the same issues.
I am pissed off because one thing about it, my husband, he's been paying the rent on time.
Tamala Henderson lives next door to Johnson. On top of the rat problem, she says they haven't had water for the past 3 days and haven't had heat since December.
When the heat comes on, it'll blow for a minute, then all of a sudden you hear this noise like, then it'll go out. And it's like, where's the heat? Like, we don't know where the heat is at. Like, it's gone. So now we're using little portable heaters.
When I was at the complex Tuesday afternoon, code enforcement pulled up. The officer went to both Henderson and Johnson's apartments to document the various issues. On Atlanta's southwest side, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
And hopefully this is the start of some resolutions for them. Johnson says she spent nearly $400 trying to get rid of the rats and have pest control treat her unit. 11 Alive did reach out to property management for ourselves, but they declined to.
Back it up just a smidget, cause we watch that little.
Both Henderson and Johnson.
And she's short too. She probably like 5 feet.
Officer went to both Henderson and Johnson's apartments to.
Well, players, y'all know we gotta compartmentalize sometimes. See, right up in here, she ain't no bad looking little chick. Well, baby, listen. What we gonna do for you right here at the Willie Weep Show? What we gonna do for you right at the Willie Weep Show? We'll go ahead and tell you that right here. Time to move, sugar. You said that you've been there for almost a year. So that means that the lease about to come on up. But you got to hope your credit's still together, and you got to come up first, last, and security. And if I'm not mistaken, in certain places, I think in Atlanta, it's still popping like this right here too, that you got to make 3 times worth the rent. I don't know who the hell came up with that right there, but that came up after C19. Yeah, so as long as you got you about 6,000-7,000, you should be able to go ahead on and move somewhere else. You say those are mice, not rats. Rats would be totally eating on the humans with no feelings. Got to be more careful. I hate them all. They all bad to me. Mice, rats, possums, raccoons, all that shit. I hate all of it. Say rats and mice is not the same thing. I am in agreement with you. It's a doggone shame. Y'all got to do better. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. Now it's a whole bunch of people who is out here living in these types of situations. They living in these types of situations. You never know, man. You never know. And we be looking good, you know what I'm saying? We be out here cute, we be sexy, we be handsome, but the way that we be living sometimes, the things that be going on behind closed doors, dog, we just don't know. You say raccoons are so cute. I hate them. But yeah. We be looking good outside. We be looking good on social media. Oh, we look real good, dog. You can't, excuse me, I done had some beef. You can't tell us nothing outside. You can't tell us nothing when we be out here stunning in front, faking. Remember, like Buddy was faking with like all the cash. We be out here faking and stuff. We be doing stuff like that right there. Yeah. I just came across this picture again. He shot out real bad. Damn it. Okay, let me get the daycare lady on my screen because she really ain't popping on now. I'm going to do y'all. Oh, I did say I got to go on the seat because I just saw this right here and I said that somebody was the ops. Got it.
And judge hearing emotional.
Good. Hold on. Let me put this up on the screen because I just saw this over here on the side. This story, it wasn't even playing, so I haven't even watched this right here. It say a man who killed boy gets father forgiveness in court. That's why I said, oh, he the ops. Here we go.
Testimony in the penalty phase trial of the man who pleaded guilty to a 2013 murder.
Antoine Reagan fired 2 shots on his way out, killing 10-year-old Aaron Vu. Now, local 10's Leanne Morajon is live for us. She's in Miami, and we've heard some really powerful words from the little boy's dad. Is that right?
That's right. Shortly after stepping off the stand, he requested to make one more statement in which he told the defendant he forgave him.
Over the past 12 years, I've been saying the prayer, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
In a powerful courtroom.
Y'all understand how hard it was for him? And this be that cognitive dissonance, y'all. He's trying to follow his religion, but the human inside of him is fighting against it. That's what so many of y'all is fighting against. Your religious side and the you side. The person who you really is, the one that you overshadow with your religious belief. The one that you put behind your religious belief. In case y'all don't understand what y'all be doing. That's really what's being done out here in these streets. You got the right to do it. I'm just trying to point out this is what is being done. This that cognitive dissonance that's going on.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
In a powerful courtroom moment, a father tells the man who killed his son he forgives him.
I forgive him. I know that's what my son would want me to do.
I would be lying like that. I know that my 10-year-old son who got murked would have wanted me to forgive the killer. Your 10-year-old? Y'all, we play too.
Defendant Antoine Reagan pleaded guilty last month to charges of armed robbery, aggravated assault, murder, and attempted murder. As part of a 2013 crime spree, Reagan targeted the Hong Kong nail salon in North Miami, a small business owned by Hai Vu and his wife, Lindsay Ma.
He just came in and he's just cursing and putting the gun to all of us.
The husband and wife are in the salon with their 3 children after school. They testified Reagan and another man stormed the business armed with guns and demanded cash.
We did what he demanded, and as soon as he took our money and he took off and turned around and I heard boom boom.
Reagan fired 2 shots, including on his way out, killing 10-year-old Aaron Vu and wounding his father.
I can't explain to you.
So he shot you too? He shot you too and you forget? Oh my God.
The pain, yeah.
Reagan also waived his right to a jury trial for the penalty phase. This means a sentence will solely be determined by the judge.
We acknowledge wholeheartedly the extent of the devastation.
The defense argues Reagan's mental health conditions, childhood run-ins with the law, and impoverished childhood, among other factors, are reasons to spare his life.
Oh, he done got beat all up in jail. Look. He got the swollen eye. You been going through a little something, pimp? Yeah.
Childhood run-ins with the law and impoverished childhood, among other factors.
I don't give a damn how much poverty you done been in and you done killed one of mine, man. I wish you death. I promise you.
Are reasons to spare his life. The state believes Reagan's motive, recklessness, and prior convictions are enough to warrant a sentence of death.
The defendant was the menace of Northwest 7th Ave, killing people and robbing people, a reign of terror, until he got caught.
Tomorrow, the judge will hear from 2 witnesses. Then both sides will give their closing arguments, and then the judge will consider the sentence. For now, reporting live in Miami, Leanne Morajon.
Did y'all notice that the wife didn't speak? And the wife ain't on that I forgive you shit. Although these are our Asian brothers and sisters, you know. So the men speak a lot of times. Men speak a lot times, like public situations like this right here sometimes. And the woman, they tend to not speak. But shout out to the woman. Whether she forgive him or not, I'm glad that she ain't come out here and say it. Y'all got to stop with this shit here. Y'all got to stop. Nowhere, watch it. Nowhere in the Bible it tells y'all to forgive the killer. It don't tell y'all to forgive the killer after the killer done ran up in your nail shop. It don't say none of that right there in the Bible. Nope. If you can maybe it's in one of the lost books of the Bible, but it's not in the Holy Ghost Bible, the King James Bible. It's not in that KJV. Nope. You finna get me to believe that right there. Yeah, you man. I forgive you, dog. Man, all that shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Moving right along. I ain't gonna hear much of you. Where we at? We at 38. At 38. I said I wasn't gonna be here long because I got some other stuff to do also. Let me go ahead on it. I think we can ride out with this one right here. I think we can ride out. Hold on. Oh, snap. I got a whole bunch more. Hold on. All right, parents. We may be in trouble. They trying to make changes. They trying to make changes to us parents out here. Parents face charges for kids who is missing hundreds of school days. Now, are they saying that they will be facing charges, or do they have a whole bunch of children who is missing hundreds of school days and now the parents finna be held accountable? Here we go.
Two Cobb County students missed hundreds of days of school, and police arrested their parents. Oh, true. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell is live in Cobb County. Michelle, you spoke with one of those parents.
Yeah, she didn't want to go on camera, Karen, but she told me her children were sick, but they're back in school. Investigators say her children missed a combined 69 days this school year. They say many of those were unexcused, and they also say that they factored in how many days those children have missed since kindergarten.
When it gets to this step where a warrant has to be issued, the county has exhausted all potential possibilities to try to address the problem beforehand.
These are the arrest warrants for two parents, both facing charges after police say their children missed too many days of school. After the arrest warrants were issued, both parents turned themselves in and were released the same day. According to warrants, investigators say one child has missed 244 days of school since kindergarten. And
Since kindergarten. I thought that they was finna say like in the school year, because if I'm not mistaken, it's only like 160 or 180 days in the school year. But go ahead.
The other child, who is in elementary school, has missed 144 days of school since kindergarten.
And where's the children at? Home?
I spoke with the mother to get her side of the story. She didn't want her face shown on TV, but told me her children were sick, and she plans to fight the charges.
Children sick over 100 days out of school. Man.
It does happen. It is extremely rare, but it has happened in Cobb.
Jeff Hubbard is the president of the Cobb County Association of Educators.
When a child has so many absences, 3, 5, 7, and 10, there is a progression of duty and care that the system takes to either identify what the concern is or to provide assistance to get the child to school. They do it.
Hubbard says numerous steps are taken before parents face charges for too many unexcused absences.
For too many. So the system again turns around and try to help out you mammies, because you mammies is the problem. Can we just keep it 100? Who the hell keep that churn? Who the hell keep that churn on? Y'all be so I know, but Willie, there's some dads out here too. Yeah, but the majority is women. So it is what it is. How you too lazy to get them little to get your loving children out and about so you can have a free day? I want y'all to really listen, because a lot of y'all is on that reefers, a lot of y'all is on that oil, that spirit water, and a lot of other substances out here. Why would you want your children to stay home and they're going to interrupt your substances? Y'all got to grow up.
So it starts out with 3 unexcused absences. Teacher communicates to the parents. 5 unexcused, then the school generates a letter that goes home. At 7 absences, it goes to our school social worker. At 10 absences, then what we do is that it goes to DFACS. And once that's done, a referral is made.
All these steps before they come around and say we're going to charge you with truancy.
And a Cobb County School District spokesperson told me they work with families through truancy support, social workers, interventions, and more. This is the school district's attendance protocol. You can access this online. It's public. This actually lists all the steps that are taken and resources that are offered. We will continue following this case. Reporting live from Cobb County, Michelle Newell.
Must be new. I ain't never seen her. Is she new? She's new. I've never seen her. Shout out out for having a low cut. Everybody can't rock the low cut like we be saying.
This actually lists all the steps that are taken.
You say we don't call it reefers no more. That's what's up. Y'all done growed up. Go ahead.
And resources that are offered. We will continue following this case. Reporting
Michelle Newell. Newell. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, make sure y'all sending y'all children off to their other parents. I don't know why y'all be trying to house you got their kids. What you doing at home with the children? Nothing. You don't feel like teaching their ass, send them to somebody who want to teach the children and let them eat too. Do you know when you send your children to school, it saves you food? You can save on like the food and stuff like that right there. You can get high. Listen. You can get high and eat something. You can buy cereal. Shout out to all my smokers out here and all my edible eaters. I got to make me some edibles. I got to learn how to do this stuff. Do y'all understand? Because if y'all got churn, 9 times out of 10, y'all got stamps. And because y'all got stamps, y'all be buying stuff. And because y'all be buying stuff, everything don't have to go to the kids. Listen, you good people can buy y'all like some cereal for yourself and send them to school, and you go ahead on and get on your recreational because you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? And you could be like eat cereal and ice cream and shit while your children in school and they can't beg for it or nothing because they don't know that you got it. You know, you be putting that shout out to all the parents who put grocery in their closet in their room to hide from their kids so the kids don't eat all the goddamn food. But I'm just saying though, why would you want your children around and you trying to be intoxicated? Y'all really got to grow up, dog. I promise you. Growing up is something that needs to happen. Let me go ahead on the slide. Let's see. Hold on, because I need to go ahead on and get. All right. Nope. I'm gonna do that in a standalone because I got some standalone videos to do once I get off right here. Damn it. That may be about it. I might just stop it right there. All right. Bam. I got one for y'all. We got a 13-year-old who was stabbed by a 10-year-old who said that I stabbed the 13-year-old. Oh, let me say that over. We have a 13-year-old who stabbed and killed a 10-year-old and then said that I stabbed and killed the 10-year-old. Oh, it told on himself.
Breaking overnight, a violent fight involving dozens of young people ends with a teen girl dead in Northwest Houston.
Yeah, police say that the case is different from most for one disturbing reason. KPRC 2 News reporter Ricky Munoz is live to explain this morning. Ricky.
Hey there. Now, this is the type of story that you sit back and you hear it and you're like, what did I just hear? A 13-year-old girl is now dead because police say a 10-year-old boy stabbed her, and that all happened right around the corner, right behind me. I'm gonna step out of the way. You won't be able to see it, but it's around on the right, and to my left, there's still blood on the floor. There's still trash everywhere. But let me show you what the scene looked like overnight. Take a look at your screen. Now, this all happened here at Quail Creek Apartments at the corner of Grove Street and Dow Road. Here is video from that complex last night. Police say they were called out here around 8 p.m. for what they described as a large fight outside. Investigators say there was not a one-on-one confrontation. Nope. They estimate between 20 and 40 people showed up, mostly teenagers. And
20 to 40 teenagers showed up, and a 13-year-old and killed a 10-year-old. What the hell type of community?
Middle of that crowd, a 13-year-old girl was stabbed. Houston Fire took her to the hospital, but she died. Police say a 10-year-old boy told officers he stabbed her. They tell us he lives in the apartment with his mother. Investigators believe this attack stemmed from something earlier in the day at a school because of the child's age. This case now enters a different legal space.
Hey, I said it right the first time. A 13-year-old stabbed and killed by a 10-year-old. So I said it right the first time. And the 10-year-old said, yeah, I did it.
Police say he's just old enough to face charges under Texas law. Take a listen.
You know, it's a 10-year-old. That is the minimum age of criminal responsibility in the state of Texas. So charges could be filed. That'll be up to the district attorney.
That decision now goes to the DA's office, and then homicide is still under investigating this incident. Of course, we're going to stay on top of this and keep everyone updated on air and online on claytohouston.com. But for now, reporting live in Northwest Houston, I'm Ricky Munoz, KPRC News.
All right.
Got to be more careful. So where did 10-year-old get the knife from? I guess 10-year-old got a knife from anywhere. We don't know what's what. We have no idea what we're doing out here in these doggone street. But these are y'all churn, and this was going on out here in these street. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Night Nightly News. Night Nightly News. Oh, slow little Monday. We got 210 with the thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. For real, though. Hey, y'all remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel, the Willie Williams Show Live channel. Subscribe, share to watch the standalone videos, because I do be putting up the standalone videos somewhere everywhere I hear in the street. And my website is down. My website been down for like a few weeks, and I'm still trying to fix my website. I really don't know what the problem is, but they keep taking my damn money for my damn website. But we gonna get it together. Y'all please remember to also go to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Subscribe to my Instagram and all that fly stuff. All the links is down there in the description. We still got to go fund me. Because the number 3 channel is dead, and we still in mourning because we didn't have life insurance on the channel. We really didn't have life insurance on the channel, and it really saddens me every time I think about it, and my eyes get like watery. Hold on, let me do what these women be doing when they be losing their babies. It should be wet or hell. The link's down there in the description. Y'all would like to support, because it was an unforeseen tragedy or a tragic event that the number 3 channel was killed, murdered. And nobody should have to bury they channel. They channel should have to bury them. So I didn't have life insurance at the time that my channel had them died. Murdered. We'll figure it out in the future. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I got something else real quick. Can y'all tell me, ladies, real quick. I was watching some videos earlier today, and women be like, I don't like when they be talking about what you bring to the table or something like that right there. But them players, they still saying, well, bitch, well, what do you bring to the table then, other than you at the table? Well, I heard like 3 of them say, well, I bring energy, and I bring... What is energy, y'all? What is energy that women say that they bring to a relationship and it's supposed to be looked at as a plus? What's energy? I don't know what energy is. I can follow, or I followed the conversation, but I don't know. I've always had like this question, because women been saying this for like 15 years. Something out here. I bring energy, and I bring love, and I bring stuff. What is energy? Anybody got no answer? It's all right. Y'all is welcome. You say not lazy. That's the energy. You say the energy to stress and drain a man. yeah, drama. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, that's not even, what is the M word? That's not material. Damn it. Material is not the word. Tangible. I don't know why I said it is an M when it's a T. Energy is intangible. So that's what kind of throwing me off out here in these streets. But anyway, hell, we got a 216 with a 217 with a thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. Says what powers a house. That's what's up. He said the energy to bring drama for real though. For real though. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. Y'all please watch the standalone video, man, and make sure y'all share because I do got some more news that I'm finna put up. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. Hey, this is the beginning of the week. Let's try to live and let's try to enjoy life. Remember, stay alive.